Good evening. Yes, my baby. Japan ranks 66th on the World Press Freedom Index. Japan has taken 66th place on the 2025 World Press Freedom Index. Japan moved up 4 places from 17th last year, but it is still the lowest among the G7 countries, a group that includes Canada, France, Germany, Italy, the UK, and the US. Published by Reporters Without Borders, the World Press Freedom Index compares the level of freedom journalists and the media have in 180 countries. RSF gives each country a score out of 100, with 100 being the best possible score and 0 being the worst. RSF says countries with scores between 85 and 100 points have good levels of press freedom. This year, good countries included Denmark, Ireland, Sweden, and Finland. Norway took the top place with a score of 92.31. RSF calls countries with scores between 70 and 85 points satisfactory. This year, this included countries like Canada, Germany, France, and the UK. Japan's score this year was 63.14, which puts it in a problematic group between 55 and 70 points. RSF said that while press freedom was generally respected in Japan, things like business interests, political pressure, and gender equality often made it difficult for journalists to do their jobs. Another problematic country was the US in 57th place with a score of 65.49. The US took second to last place among the G7 countries, and RSF said press freedom in the US was decreasing. According to RSF, US politicians criticism of the media has affected public opinion of journalists and led to journalists experiencing harassment and even violence. President Donald Trump often criticized the press and has banned the Associated Press from the White House. Among other countries, Mexico, Serbia, and Indonesia, which had between 40 and 55 points, were in the difficult group, while Russia, China, and North Korea were in the lowest very serious group. Discussion. What are your thoughts on the 2025 World Press Freedom Index? Yeah, lowest in G7. I'm kind of surprised that the America was the worst too. Yeah. Do you find it surprising that Japan ranks the lowest among G7 countries? No, I could expect it because we really can't talk everything that we think. But America being the lowest to second, was a very surprising part. Do you expect press freedom in your country to improve in the coming years? I hope. What do you imagine are the biggest challenges journalists face in your country? Like this, probably it's not allowed to speak loudly, about certain things, I guess. Are there any news outlets you avoid because you don't find them trustworthy? TV, Japanese TV. Further discussion. Do you know any journalists? Do they like their job? I never met a journalist, actually. What are the biggest news organizations in your country? I don't trust them anymore, so I forgot the name. Where do you mainly get your news from? Has this changed over the years? Yes. Usually on the web, but I get tired so soon after I'm reading it. If you were a journalist, what topics would you be most interested in covering? This person who is a politician in Japan, he's also a doctor. And I would like to see him be a president of Japan. Prime Minister. administration in Japan. No democracy is complete without access to transparent and reliable information. UNESCO, what are your thoughts on this quote?